Yes, more adults fighting at a youth sporting event, this time a 12 and under football game. But this one's even more intriguing. Is that man in the black shirt that took those 2 swings at the other guy in the white shirt is LeGarrette Blount, former NFL player, 3-time Super Bowl champion, large human being, and can throw a punch, which we'll get back to in a second. But first, I want to talk about how he didn't land either one of those punches, not because he didn't try or not because he's not good at that, but because my man in the white shirt apparently was studying Roy Jones. He finds a way around. Let's watch that again. This is my favorite part. Watch. Unscathed. I would have gone home like, what's up now? Who wants to mess with me? Because my man was dodging. Anyway, some details about what happened and why this even started. Again, children were around, so that's where the sad part about this is. So this altercation happened following the conclusion of a 12 and under game in Gilbert, Arizona. LeGarrette Blount was coaching the GCY FC Gators against the Elite. When the post-game handshake line, he appeared to take exception to something someone had said to him. This drone video of the post-game handshake line that kind of started falling apart. And then what it is that happened was he motioned animatedly towards one of the coaches on the opposing team for several moments. And eventually he got so irate that he took off in a dead sprint in an attempt to confront someone on the other sideline. That happened before those swings that we started off with. So let's show that drone footage. And I want you guys to pay attention to then how fast this former NFL player and huge human being took off across the field. Watch.
That guy in the front? That guy in the front?
The back end of that, my man, and another one in that same opposing sideline was running for his life. Watch how fast he's moving, blazing. My man is like 6 foot 250 when he was playing. And right on the left side, he's like, I want nothing to do with LeGarrette. There's a reason why he wants nothing to do with LeGarrette. Last piece here was, because back in college, LeGarrette landed this punch.
Unconscionable, reprehensible behavior. There's no excuse.
And later, LeGarrette Blount apologized. Police were called. He said things were said and done that I'm not going to bring up, but it was my fault. I'm sorry. What's your thoughts, man?
LeGarrette Blount, man, he earned millions of dollars in the NFL. He played long enough to have a pension. Like, he was not defending himself. He straight up attacked the dude. I think he should be happy that he did not land, because he would probably have a lawsuit on his hands. That's not the type of brother that I would think would be like, oh no, we just gonna let the streets handle it. No, I'm taking your ass to court and I'm suing. And he probably could have seen some prison time if he would have connected and hurt this dude. So I'm happy for all parties involved that he didn't actually connect on that, man. And lastly, Jayar, youth sports is out of control.
It's crazy.
Everybody involved, the parents, the coaches, the emotions are just too high, y'all. Like, these aren't real actual stakes, guys. Like, I get it, I like it. I like competitive nature and all of that, but you're playing for nothing. You're playing for fun here. It's 12.
No, that's not what they think.
Most of these guys are gonna be accountants and bus drivers and school teachers. Like, none of these people are going to the NFL, y'all. Like, maybe 2 or 3 people on this field.
Because it's like an elite team, I think. I mean, because in fact, you have a former NFL player as the coach. There must be some level of expectation
and
that
I'm sure some of them will get some D1 scholarships, Jayar. But golly, please relax.
And the fact that someone who probably knows these stakes and knows the level of importance with this versus where he's been, 3 Super Bowls, by the way.
Yeah,
should know that this is a little less important.
This is not the Patriot way, Jayar.
Good news is, at least, he's pouring his heart into the children's futures.